Hello everybody, welcome to the internet. I am in the middle of a ride for myself today. It is Sunday, and it's 62 degrees and sunny, so it's unreasonably nice out. And so I've been riding for over an hour now, and I decided to sneak into this parking garage and come to the top and just look out for a while. That's what I've been doing. I realized, oh yeah, I need to make a video today while I'm out, so I'm going to try to record something while I'm out putting on my Super Duke. I found a couple really cool big loops roads today. They're nice as long as there's nobody in front of you because they're single lane roads, but I had a couple big old loops that I found and they were awesome. But now I'm just going around the roads that I kind of know and just messing around, I guess. Oh, I neglected to mention this is a private parking area, but it's not when I go through these. I actually didn't go through these. I went through a gate for no reason. I was like, oh, I guess I could have gone through those, but whatever. Now in a public place, that's fine. I just wanted to go up there and look around. It's fine. I wasn't doing anything. Those are the gates I went through. I was like, motorcycle, put right through those. It's kind of fun getting on roads or getting to intersections and not knowing where you're going to go. Like, I'm coming to this intersection, like, I don't know. I'm going to go forward. Okay, I just chose. Like, just now I decided where I'm going. Hey, motorcycle. I've actually seen a lot of motorcycles today. R3, or that's a Ninja 300. Yeah, I've seen a lot of, or 400, I don't know. I've seen a lot of motorcycles today. I actually pulled into a gas station to get gas first thing, and there was a guy there whose face I recognized. I recognize his bike too, and apparently I've seen him several times. Where am I going? I'm going right. I'm going right. Apparently he was at the gas station waiting to meet up with some other guys, and they were all going to ride into DC for a bike show. And I was like, if it were any other day, and if I was, this is in the old days, and I happened to come across a guy who's going to be in a group who's going to go on a ride, like, I would just boop join along. But like, I already decided earlier when I found out a few days ago that today was supposed to be 60 and sunny. I was like, I'm just gonna ride around town, listen to music, and just chill until I got to record a video. I got to record a video at some point. I should do that while I'm out. So he and his friends took off, and I'm left out here putting to my own devices, which is fine. The moral of the story is I've seen several bikes, and I've waved to like 3 or 4 already while I've been out for over an hour, and not counting all the ones I've seen parked. Those don't really count, but I've actually seen lots of bikes out today, which is nice just because, well, I like seeing bikes, and also because I haven't really seen them much driving around Maryland. So this is the highway, I guess. So why go slow? Oh, deceleration is nonce. So I don't know if you can hear me out here on the highway, but man, I had so many dreams last night. It was crazy. And one of my dreams, it was such a weird dream. I had a dream that I was trying to, okay, I don't know if you can hear me, but I was trying to place an order to get chicken from Popeyes, I think, or something. And after just waiting on the phone for several minutes, the guy wasn't taking my order down. I realized finally that he wasn't taking my order and that I never was going to get chicken. He was never going to give it to me. And then I woke up and I was so sad. I was like, I want chicken now. And so in the middle of the night, when I woke up, I was like, I'm gonna get chicken today. And I totally forgot about that, but now it's midday and I'm riding around wondering where to go. It was such a weird dream, but now I have to see it. I have to go to Popeyes, although when I think about it, I can't remember seeing Popeyes here in Maryland. There's probably one. I'm gonna pull over at some point and put it in. Yeah, I'm gonna put Popeyes in and see if I can find one. I haven't had a night like this since I was a kid, where you sleep and have a very vivid dream, and then you wake up and you go to sleep. Like every 2 hours, I'd wake up and fall asleep and have a different dream that I could remember very clearly when I woke up, and I was just so hard asleep. I don't know. It was so funny. None of them were like scary or bad, but they were all really like, they were strong. I felt very strongly about all these dreams, and I can't remember them all, but that's the one I just remembered. I was like, I need to get Popeye's chicken, which is, it's weird. I've been to Popeyes, I think, I'm not exaggerating, not more than 3 times in my life. Not more than 3. I can recall 2 times. It's not that I hate it. I never think to go. I don't care. But for some reason, in my dream, it said Popeyes. And I don't know why. So I guess I have to make a dream come true. I have to go to Popeyes. That is assuming that there is one in Maryland. One pizza place I like is Papa Murphy's. They have that in Kansas, but they don't have it out here in Maryland. Like Quick Trip, I love Quick Trip, but it's not here in Maryland. So maybe Popeyes isn't here? I'll find out soon. I'm gonna pull over at this next light. There's 3 of them. There's one in my city, there's one in a city I know, and there's one in a city I've never been to. I'm gonna go to the one in my town. All right, we're going on a little adventure, and we're making a dream come true. Oh yeah, last Friday I said hopefully I can get you an update. There's another bump on my vehicles, but I don't suppose I have much of an update. I ranted about my vehicles and the status of all of them. So what's going on is I'm waiting for the 6 to get done before I drop this one off and get it painted. But the real thing I'm waiting on is the R8. I'm waiting for that to get done before I drop off the Jeep. So the thing about the R8 is I mentioned there's a warning light. There's technically 3. Check engine light, oil sensor defective, and TPMS. As far as we can tell, there's no reason for them to be on. The car's working fine. The only thing they suspected could have possibly been wrong is because of a bulletin put out by Audi saying to take off the oil sump pump and check and see if it's leaking or anything. They took it apart. Everything appears to be absolutely fine. So as far as we know, there's no reason for the lights to be on the R8. So I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to spend a lot of money to get the oil sump pump and parts down there replaced in hopes that makes the light go away, even though it doesn't seem to be to replace. I'm waiting and ordering parts out of Germany for the R8 to fix that. And then if that doesn't make the light go away, then either the light is on for no reason or there's something in the engine, which is, if it's in the engine, it's a mystery, and that would require taking the whole car apart, taking the whole engine apart, and I don't want to deal with that. But there's no way I can get to that point unless I take the expensive gamble of getting these current parts replaced. And there's a good possibility that I'm going to pay a lot of money to get these parts replaced on the R8 right now, and it's not going to actually fix anything because there's nothing wrong there. But I really don't have much choice unless I want to continue to ride around with a light when it could be something in the engine, and that would be bad. So that's the situation with that. I guess it's a little bit of an update, but otherwise, all the vehicles, all the updates, everything is exactly the same. We're going to Popeyes. Last time I went to Popeyes, I think was on a road trip. I think I just stopped and was like, oh, look, chicken. Yeah, I remember now. I remember I was in the Jeep. I can't remember where I was going. I bet it was to Florida. I bet it was when I was driving. Yeah, I remember now. It was when I was driving to Florida, like, probably a couple months ago. And that chicken was good. I remember I was like, this is actually really good. I can see why they're fine with Chick-fil-A. That's obviously a dad getting a car for his daughter. What is she, like 13? Hold on, what the? I gotta remember, people are younger. Oh, younger or older? They're older than I think they are, because growing up, I was like at least 2 years ahead for my size. So as a, how do I put this? As a 6-year-old, I looked like an 8-year-old. As a 12-year-old, I look like a 14-year-old, or at least that much. So when I see a 14-year-old, I assume that they're 16. Hold on, I see does this make sense? When I see a 16-year-old, I assume they're 14, but they're actually 16. So she could be old enough to drive, but she looks like a freaking child. But she's too excited about that car. So obviously he's getting it for her. There it is. Oh, okay. Here? Yeah, here. Okay. Everybody's going to Popeyes, man. It's Sunday. I mean, Chick-fil-A's closed and there's nowhere else to get your chicken fix. Probably gonna be a long line. When I was traveling to Florida a couple months ago and I went to Popeyes on the side of the interstate, that was freakishly busy for being in the middle of nowhere. Dude, I just realized that car is special. Mercedes AMG? I don't know. Some of you can probably see what it is. It's special. Who is not coming up here and going to Pot-Filet? You know what? There's a spot up here. I want to park in front of the building if anyone doesn't mind. Shoot, I don't see a spot. Wow. Okay, I changed my mind then. I'm going back over here so I can get a spat. Let's just park here next to the student driver. Thanks for moving out of the way. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because who doesn't love cliffhangers? Next week, it's just going to be a yes or no. I'll let you know if the chicken was any good, but Anyway, it's a dream come true. All right, that's all. I'm probably gonna ride some more today, just for myself. Listen to some music and chill. I thought that was a leaf, but that was a banana peel that I just stood on. Good thing I didn't touch it with my bike, otherwise I would have slipped off like hitting a red turtle shell. All right, that's all. I'll see you all later. Bye.